if you don't believe in your higher self. But nigga, I'm just telling you what it is. Like that shit will guide you and tell you the right. Like, and most people would think it's just a coincidence that shit happened. It's not no coincidence, guys. See how? Because guys, you're not gonna get a clear cut answer. You're only gonna get that shit through your thoughts. But you're not gonna like, yes, this is the right answer. You're not gonna hear a big ass voice saying that shit. It's either you trust this shit or you don't. It's either you trust the voice or you don't, guys. All right? It's either you trust the voice or you don't. You see what I'm saying? And and guys, even like I said, like I said, like even with the stretching shit again, like I said, sometimes it don't be logical again. Like even when I was done stretching, guys, like when I was talking about the stretching shit, when I was done stretching, guys, like and you see how I couldn't sleep at the beginning when I was stretching at the beginning, like before I had to find out I had to stretch, guys, I couldn't sleep. You know what I'm saying? Then when I was done, like after like a year and a half of me doing that, I was stretching and shit. But then I started to find out like, oh shit, I still can't sleep now. See what I'm saying? I still can't sleep. So after so just imagine that. You just went through that trauma of just not being able to sleep for a month. And then now you're stretching and shit over for a year plus now. You know what I'm saying? And then now I was stretching still, and I'm like, damn, I can't sleep anymore. Like, what the fuck? I'm stretching, I'm doing what I'm supposed to do, but I can't sleep. You know what I'm saying? Now I hope this makes sense, but this is like at the end when I was done stretching, guys. So like this when I knew I had to stop stretching. You know what I'm saying? This when I knew I got the thought in my head like I had to stop stretching. Like I couldn't start. I started to not be able to sleep at night. Now I was like, what the fuck going on? I thought I had to be stretching. But no, nigga, I got a thought in my mind, guys. I actually I received another thought in my mind to stop stretching, but I didn't listen to that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because think about it. Me not stretching in the beginning is what made my ass not be able to sleep. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, nigga, I ain't trying to go through that shit again. But after, so I thought I had to keep stretching different parts of my body. I was trying to figure out what the fuck I had to stretch. So this is like the end, guys. When I was supposed to stop stretching, I thought I had to like stretch like different part of my body and shit. But then I found out I had a thought in my head to stop stretching, but I didn't listen to that shit again, guys. You see what I'm saying? The intuition was telling me, hey, now it's time to stop stretching. It's time for you to stop stretching. You know what I'm saying? And like I was like, what the fuck, nigga? Why would I stop stretching now? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not trying to go through that shit again. I'm not trying to be like not be able to sleep at night. No, that shit is the worst pain. Like, that's the worst shit you could have happen to you, is not being able to sleep. And I just like, I was like, bro, why? Because I got a thought in my head to stop stretching. I was like, why the fuck would I stop stretching? And I didn't listen to that voice. So it actually, and I kept on stretching and shit. So I was actually, my higher self was making me not be able to sleep until I would stop stretching. Then I got used to, I just got tired of that shit. And I said, you know what, I'm just not going to stretch. Because I couldn't sleep again, guys. I could not sleep when I, you know what I'm saying? You see how confused, see how stupid that shit be? And guys, like, I had to stop stretching. And when I finally stopped stretching, that's when I was able to sleep. So I was like, man, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? That shit confused me. Now, mind you, like, the reason why I had to stretch in general, guys, is for something else. Like, it's something special in my life. But I'm just giving you guys this example because it actually shows you just how illogical your higher self will be, nigga. Your higher self don't talk to you with logic, nigga. It sometimes uses illogical ass shit, but you just gotta trust that shit, okay? You gotta trust that shit. I went through this shit to tell you this shit, guys. So you don't even have to, like, I went through this shit to tell y'all ass not to just to trust this shit. You know what I'm saying? Trust this higher self, trust his voice. Or you're gonna have to go, you're gonna trust something like how I did. I didn't want to trust that shit, nigga. I kept on fucking up. I kept on dealing with the punishment until I finally trusted, and it actually worked. When I stopped stretching, I actually was able to sleep again. So at the beginning, I had to start stretching, and then at the end of it, I had to stop stretching. You know what I'm saying, guys? So that's how illogical the higher self will be sometimes. Will tell you answers that just don't fucking make sense. Okay? This shit will tell you answers that don't make sense at all. Okay? And guys, your higher self, like, already knows, like I said in the past videos like I made, your higher self already knows, like, every detail in your life, like how exactly your life would go. Like, before you came on this planet, like, you already knew how exactly the fuck your life was gonna go, from every detail, every possibility to your purpose. So your higher self, like, knows exactly what answers it should give you, nigga. This is why your higher self knows everything, and it knows everything it needs to do for you. And that's what it's telling you the right shit to do. That's why when I was doing this right shit, it was actually true. So you guys, like, this is why it knows exactly what the fuck to do for you. That's why it was telling me to stop such stress. It knew that shit and I didn't. You know what I'm saying? It knew everything I needed to do. See what I'm saying? Okay? Your higher self knew exactly what the fuck you needed to do, guys. Okay? And it will always give you the right answer. Like for me, it gave me the right answer. You know what I'm saying? This shit really gave me the right answer. And I actually trust that shit. And that shit actually fucking worked. Every time I trust that shit actually worked, guys. See what I'm saying? And like, it's always right. Like, like every time I trusted that higher self, it was always fucking right. The shit was always right. Like, I never fucked up. Like, it ain't, like, everything was right. You know what I'm saying? Everything was right. Your higher self is literally like a cheat code, guys. Yeah, when you trust your higher self, that shit is literally like a fucking cheat code. The shit is a cheat code, guys. This shit is literally a cheat code. It's really a cheat code. This shit is... when you trust your higher self, guys, this shit is a cheat code, bro. This shit is a cheat code. It's not... It's like, you really are good. Like, that shit will give you the answer to a lot of shit. Now, mind you, like, guys, it's you still... like, don't over... This is what happened when you trust it. Like, but don't over... Like, don't be out here trying to, trying to get specific answers to certain shit. Like, guys, you gotta remember your higher self is guiding you, okay? Its job is to guide you, not to ruin the fun. So some of you guys now, you know that your higher self is real and that shit is actually a cheat code. Some of you guys will be like, okay, so when am I gonna get $1 million? Some of you guys start asking questions like that. Some of you guys try to figure out, actually higher self, like, certain shit. Oh, when am I gonna have this? When am I gonna have that? Nigga, your higher self is trying to guide, it's going to guide you. It's not gonna ruin the fun for you, nigga. It has big shit, like, you know what I'm saying? It has the shit planned out. Like, you already have the shit planned out for yourself, nigga. You already set the shit up for yourself, nigga. It's not gonna ruin it for you. Everything's gonna happen in divine timing. So don't try to ask certain shit. You know what I'm saying? Don't try to ask certain shit like and try to get the answers like it's gonna give you it. No, nigga, it's here to guide you. Okay, but it's a cheat code. Okay, your higher self is just damn cheat code. When you trust that shit, you gonna win every time. You're gonna fucking win every time when you trust it. Cause it's here to also like help you cheat, nigga. I ain't gonna lie, it's gonna help you cheat, but it's not gonna ruin the fucking fun. So I'm saying it's not gonna ruin the fun for you. It's not gonna tell you everything you need. Like, nigga, it's gonna guide you, but it's gonna give you some cheat shit. It's gonna help you cheat, but you have to trust that shit. You have to trust your higher self. You know what I'm saying? You have to trust your higher self. Okay, it's trying to surprise you too. It's trying to surprise you. Your higher self has shit it's going to surprise you with, but you have to trust it. It's usually gonna tell you the shit beforehand. Your higher self is gonna tell you big shit it has planned for you beforehand, but you sometimes it's just how too big for you, or you think it's too real or too big or too like good to be true. No, nigga, this shit is actually for you. This shit is actually real for you, nigga. I told you before you came here, you already knew you was gonna have that shit that you desired. So, nigga, it's not like, nigga, this shit is surprising. It shouldn't surprise you, nigga. This shit should not surprise you. But your higher self has this shit ready for you, nigga. It's gonna surprise you, but it's gonna let you know beforehand before the shit actually happens. So I'm saying, your higher self also, like, your higher self, like, you will know when your higher self is talking to you. Like I said earlier, you will know when your higher self is talking to you. So you will feel your higher self. You will know when it's your higher self when you feel that shit deep down inside you. You know that's your higher self, guys. You will know it's your higher self talking to you, guys. You will just feel that shit deep down inside you. Like, nigga, this shit is true. You know what I'm saying? That shit is true. Like, that shit, you know what I'm saying? You will know when it's your higher self talking to you because you'll feel that shit deep down inside you. All right? And sometimes, guys, like, your higher self might need to take you a couple steps before it gives you the answer you're looking for, or the destination it needs to get you. It might take like 2-3 steps or 4-5 steps just to get you to that point, because on the way is getting to each point of where you need to learn. It also needs to teach you why it's doing what it needs to do. It's also going to tell you why everything what's happening is happening. It needs to tell you everything, nigga. It's going to tell you why you need to go through certain shit, why, you know what I'm saying, you're experiencing certain shit and it's going to tell you the answer. So it's going to take you like 2-3 steps sometimes, nigga, to get you to where you need to go. All right? Okay? Like, another thing is, like, your higher self, okay? Your higher self will really whoop the fuck out you. Your higher self will whoop your ass. Your higher self will beat the fuck out you. You see what I'm saying? Your higher self will give you an ass whooping. Okay? Your higher self, this is what your higher self will do. Your higher self will really beat the fuck out you. It's not gonna play around with you. You feel what I'm saying? Your higher self will beat the fuck out you. You know, your higher self will really get on your ass. You know what I'm saying? Your higher self will get on your ass and beat the fuck out you guys. This shit ain't playing no games. This shit ain't gonna play no games, guys. Your higher self will beat the fuck out you. And here's the shit, like for example, like you ever experience bad luck? Like bad luck is simply like your higher self just beating your ass because you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing. So I'm saying that's why you be getting bad luck and shit. See higher self beating the fuck out you, like nigga, you know he's not supposed to be doing certain shit. Why you doing that? And your higher self it like your higher self like it's not just gonna beat your ass. I know it's gonna keep telling you, but once it get tired of telling your ass, it's just gonna start beating your ass, guys. See, your higher self will always tell you way beforehand before it gets on your ass. So that's why, nigga, it's gonna beat the fuck out you. You know what I'm saying? And like bad luck, like that's why you experience bad luck. Like for example, like you will know like to raise your vibration and keep a high vibration. The higher self will be telling you like every day just raise your vibration. And you don't want to do that, you don't want to listen to your higher self, and then your whole day goes terribly. Your whole day will just go by bad because you don't want to raise your vibration. So your higher self will ruin your whole fucking day just because your ass not raising your vibration. Because it needs you to raise your vibration. Because when you have a high ass vibration, good shit will continue to happen for you. So it wants that shit for you. And not just that, it needs you to do that shit because that's a law of the universe. It's the law of attraction. Like how you feel, you only attract how you feel and good shit. So it needs you to feel good so that you actually continue to have a better life. So nigga, if you're not doing that, it's gonna whoop your ass and ruin your whole day and make your day terrible and make your day a living hell until you change your vibration. And once you finally change your vibration, your whole day goes by perfectly. You know what I'm saying? So your higher self will whoop your ass, guys. Okay? Your higher self will also torture your ass. Your higher self will torture the fuck out you. You know, that shit will torture the fuck out you. Like, your higher self will really torture you. If it has to torture you, it's going to torture you. You know what I'm saying? Your higher self will really torture you to get you to do something. So, for example, like nigga, your higher self be like, nigga, get on your fucking grind. It's going to tell you to get on your grind every day. Like, get on your fucking grind. And if you don't want to do that shit, guys, it will use certain people. Like, it will even use certain people against you, guys. It will use certain people against you. Like you might be attracted to someone, right? Like, this is funny as fuck, but it's true. Like, this shit is true. Because this shit actually, I'm not gonna lie, this shit actually happened to me. So you might be attracted to someone, like you just attracted them, and then your higher self, since you're not on your grind and shit, your higher self will actually make that person that it might be one person, it'll pick one person that you're attracted to, and you know what I'm saying, it will obsessively put them in your fucking brain, make you think that you're obsessed with them. You know what I'm saying? Your higher self will really put you someone that you find are attracted to, like you're attracted to them. Like, you're not overly attracted, but you're attracted to them. You know what I'm saying? And it will make you obsessed with them. Your higher self will do that shit to you, nigga. Your higher self will make you obsessed with someone just because you're not on your fucking grind. Will literally use it. See how weird this shit gets? Your higher self will use anything against you just to get you to do something. So it will use somebody that you're obsessed with. I'm not obsessed with, but that's somebody that you're attracted to, and make you actually obsessed with them just so you can, just because you're not on your grind. You know what I'm saying? Just because you're not on the grind. And the whole time, like, you will actually become literally fucking obsessed with that person. But you will know deep down, like, what the fuck, nigga? Like, that person ain't even all that. So what the fuck is really going on? And your higher self will tell you, hey, boys, because you're not on your grind, nigga. So I'm going to make this person, I'm going to put that shit in your head. Like, put this person in your head and make you overly obsessed with them too. Like, you guys, this shit is stupid. It sounds funny, but it's true. This shit will really happen. Like, your higher self will use anything it can to get you to do what you need to do, guys. So really, and you will be saying there like, what the, because they will put that person in your head so fucking much. Like it will put that person and make you literally obsessed with that person. So I'm saying, it will make you obsessed with, you're not really obsessed with them. It's just your higher self making that person in your head. Like, is the one making you, because guys, I'm telling you, your higher self will really control your body, nigga. So it will really use that shit against you just so you can get on your grind. So it will really make you obsessed with somebody to the point that it will get to the point that you actually starting to think that that person is actually using like black magic or some shit against you. Like, you would think that person cast a spell on you or put like a potion on you or some shit. You know what I'm saying? That shit, like that, but that's how it's not them, nigga. It's your higher self using that shit against you so you can get up and grind. You know what I'm saying? Or get up and do something. I'm just using grind as an example. It might be different for you, nigga. It might get you to do something else. Like, I'm just using grind as an example. But it could be anything. Like your higher self needs you to do something, but you're not doing it. So it will use that shit against you, nigga. And it will tell you this shit in your head. You be like, what the fuck? It will tell you, but you got it. A lot of times you don't believe what the fuck going on. And once you finally listen to the higher self and actually get on your shit and to do whatever it tells you to do, that person will get the fuck out your head real quick. You be like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like, I knew, and you would realize, like, yeah, this person was really not all that. You know what I'm saying? But that's really what's going on. Like, your high self was really, I'm just telling you all this shit like, because this shit actually happened to me, nigga. This shit actually happened to me. I was like, what the fuck? Why the fuck is this shit even, like, what? You know what I'm saying? Because I knew that person was not all that. But, nigga, my high self was using that shit against me. That shit was using that shit against me, nigga. I was like, what the fuck? And I knew deep down inside, like, nigga, I knew this shit was just my higher self punishing my ass. But at the same time, I was like, I really would. At that time, I was like, nigga, I don't know, bro. God, you still, like, we really have a tough time trusting our higher selves, guys. We be having a tough time trusting our higher selves. You know what I'm saying? So when I finally trust that shit, I just did that shit. I was like, oh, shit. You know what I'm saying? And then that person got the fuck out of my hand. I'm like, nigga, I knew this budget person was not all that. You see what I'm saying, guys? So, yeah, your higher self will really use other people and make you obsessed with certain people just to get you to do certain things, nigga. Okay? And guys, mind you, like, that person that your higher self will use against you, that person is actually the one that's actually, like I made in that other video, like, they be the ones that are obsessed with you. They will be the ones really obsessed with you, nigga. It's not really you. You actually are reflecting. You actually are reflecting. You know what I'm saying? You're actually reflecting what they be feeling about you. So those people that your higher self will use against you are the ones that they're actually the one actually obsessed with you. You know, they're actually obsessed with you, but you're not. You know what I'm saying? You're not really obsessed with them. So they actually have a real obsession with you. You really don't. You don't really have that you have a fake obsession. That's just like a fake obsession because your higher self is actually making you obsessed with it. See what I'm saying? But they actually really obsessed with you. Like go watch my other video. They are obsessed with you. Like these niggas are obsessed with you. I had made a video on that shit. You want to go watch that shit? But yeah, your higher self will use people. Yes, nigga, it will use anything it can to get you to do something. Your higher self will really, because its job is to guide you to your purpose. Its job is to literally guide you to your purpose. It's not here to play it's not here to play around. It's not here to play no games. It's not here to waste your time. It has to do whatever it can to get you to do certain shit. So like it will lose. It was if it means it taking your sleep away, it will have to take your sleep away. If it means it making you depressed, it will make you depressed. If it means it giving you anxiety, it will give you anxiety. You might not even be a person with anxiety. It will just give you anxiety. If it means it make you just fucking just drain and just it will do that. It will have to do anything it can to get you to, because you came here to experience your life purpose. So if it's not guiding you to that, and if you die, nigga, you just gonna realize like, damn, I just wasted my fucking time. Like, you know what I'm saying? I just wasted my time here. I was supposed to do that shit. All right. So guys, it will use anything it can against you. Okay. Another thing is, guys, your higher self controls this vessel. Like I've been saying earlier, like your higher self controls your body, bro. It controls your body. So like it can manifest anything in you for you, nigga. And all the big dreams, anything you want, it will do that shit for you, nigga. It will manifest anything for you. Like even like anything outside of you, like any like money, material shit, money, like anything you want, anything you believe you deserve, anything you believe, anything you want, anything you believe. You know what I'm saying? Or anything physically that you want. You know what I'm saying? If you want your body to look a certain way, you can have that shit. You can have anything you want. You know what I'm saying? It could come to you the way you might not expect it, but you're gonna have it still, nigga. So your higher self can manifest anything. Like genetics do not matter, guys. Genetics is just the body. You know what I'm saying? The soul could change up genetic codes and shit. It could change up anything and make you look any way. Yes, you gotta take action sometimes, but genetics don't matter, nigga. Genetics do not matter. You can look and you can have anything you want. Genetic, physically, anything. Nothing's impossible. I told you this shit. I told you this literally fucking alien species that be shape-shifting and shit. They literally will transform their body and look like a completely different thing. They could shapeshift in a fucking blink of a second. So if you know that, nigga, why the fuck you like what the fuck? You could change your shit too. What the fuck? Like nigga, your soul could do all that shit, nigga. Fuck. There's nothing you can't have. Nothing. Okay, nothing. Literally, knowing this is like there's nothing you can't have, nigga. Okay, your higher self control this vessel. Anything you, any material shit you want, or anything, because it's the whole. Like, everything is energy, guys. Yeah, your higher self, you're the universe, all that shit, nigga. So you can have anything you want, nigga, physically in this body or out that body. And like I said in my other video, those last 2 videos I just uploaded, you need to go watch that shit because I was talking about that shit there. All right. And like I said, your higher self knows exactly how to do it. So you don't have to try to figure out how to do it. You don't have to figure out shit. You try to figure out how to make $1 million. You trying to figure, nigga, it would just send you shit. It would send you the answers in your head if it needs you to lower it at a certain time. It will tell you when it's gonna give you the answers when it needs you to give the answer. Nigga, it's not gonna tell you everything. I told you, it's not gonna surprise everything for you, and it's not gonna tell you. You don't need to figure out shit. You don't need to worry about how you're gonna do the certain shit. Just know that you just see yourself having it already. Just see yourself having it, being that version. You don't need to figure out how, nigga. Your higher self know how to do that shit, nigga. Your higher self know, the universe, all that shit know how to do that shit. All right? But you already know how to do that shit, guys. You already know how to, like, your higher self already know how to do that. You don't need to figure out how. It's gonna do it for you. Okay? That's his job. His job is gonna do it for you. Okay? Okay, once like I said, like once you like ready, like guys, sometimes you're like your higher self will like hold back manifestations for you, nigga. Like certain manifestation, your higher self will hold it back just to get you ready, since you're not ready yet. Cause if you got that shit too early, your ass gonna ruin it. You just gonna fucking ruin the shit, and nigga, it would be pointless. Like, why the fuck? It knows when the fuck to get you with, nigga. That's why it be holding back certain manifestation. Like, you feel that manifestation right there, but you're not ready for that shit yet, cause your dumb ass gonna fucking ruin it. So, nigga, it's gonna hold that shit back for you, nigga, and get you ready. And then once you're in that season, once it's your time, bro, you're gonna. But that shit's gonna, especially when you're in your season of receiving, like you're in your season to blow up and shit, man, that shit gonna come to you like a fucking, like a hurricane. Like that shit it will hold that shit back like a fucking bow and arrow. And then once it's time, it will let that shit go, and that shit will fly toward your ass, nigga. And you will get that shit fast as fuck. The blow up will be fast and quick as hell. You know what I'm saying? Your higher self will give you all that shit fast. All right? Your higher self is gonna give you all that shit hella fast. This shit damn near an hour. Okay, this shit damn near an hour. If you watch this shit for an hour, you a real one. But this shit is going, the higher self is gonna like hold back certain shit for you. Okay? And his job is to like I said, like once you're in season, like your higher self is gonna give you that shit. It's gonna give you that shit like a flamethrower. Okay, and like I said, his job is to guide you to your purpose. Like that's his job, and it can manifest anything for you, nigga. It's just you. Like I told you, your higher self is literally you. So it's you doing this shit from a different realm, nigga. It's like you watching over yourself. It's like a fucking video game. Like you literally watching TV, controlling this video game type shit. You know what I'm saying? And once you die, you're gonna get back into that mode and be like, oh shit, I remember this shit. And you're gonna literally remember like all this shit is like literally like a fucking game. That's why I told you to live life. Don't take life this damn serious. This shit ain't that serious, guys. Life is not that damn deep, bro. It's not that serious. So I'm saying, this shit ain't that serious. It's just a fucking game. These niggas will make you feel like it's serious. It's not serious at all. You know what I'm saying? It's not that deep, bro. That's why I'm never gonna let myself get low to a low vibration and take this life too damn serious. It's not that serious, bro. Once you die, you're gonna realize, you're gonna wake up, you're gonna be like, bro, this shit was just a fucking dream, nigga. You're gonna wake up, it's gonna feel like a fucking dream. Like that shit was a fucking dream. It's not even real, nigga. This shit is just it's for fun, nigga. You came here to experience a purpose. So don't take this shit too damn serious, guys. Do not do that shit. Okay? Okay? It's gonna take over, like once you become aware of your higher self, it's gonna take over. Like that's when it's really gonna, like I'm aware of my higher self now. Like I've been like for the past 2-3 weeks, I've been connecting with my higher self now, nigga. That shit is like guiding me the fuck on. Like I'm really like, that shit is, man, guiding me on, bro. That shit is guiding the fuck out of me. That shit is on some other shit. That shit is really guiding me, bro. That shit has been really guiding me, bro. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, like once you really connected with that shit is going, like, it's gonna take you place. Once you know that, oh shit, this shit is real, because it's gonna use little shit to help you see that it's real. It's gonna like guide you with little things, and then you're gonna keep listening to it, and then you're gonna see, oh shit, that shit they actually work. That shit actually work. That shit actually, once you see that shit is really real, now you're gonna really like get connected with it. Now, and then when it starts to tell you, oh, bigger shit, It's gonna tell you like bigger shit, do this and you won't have this. Or that shit's gonna happen real fast. And once you start seeing like, oh shit, this shit's actually working, nigga, your confidence is gonna go up, and then nigga, you damn near. That's mostly when you're entering that season of receiving, guys. So when you see shit like this when you're really entering that season of receiving, guys. You know what I'm saying? Your higher self will like and another thing your higher self will do, like, and oh yeah, hell, your higher self always been there through your whole life. You know what I'm saying? It's just that you don't be trusting that shit. See what I'm saying? You don't be trusting that shit, bro. You don't be trusting that shit. You don't be trusting people. Like, you never used to like really pay attention. It's your intuition, same shit. But you don't really be trusting your higher self. So it always been there. You just never been trusting that shit like that. So what you need to do is start trusting that higher self, guys. You gotta start trusting your higher self. You gotta start trusting it. Yeah, you really gotta start trusting that shit. It always been there. But now when you really getting into that season of waking up and really knowing that your higher self is real, nigga, that shit's gonna click for you, bro. You know what I'm saying? And like, your higher self is gonna tell you the truth no matter what. Okay, it's not, your higher self ain't gonna sugarcoat shit. It's gonna tell you the truth no matter what. No matter how bad it hurts you, no matter like your higher self don't give a fuck. Your higher self do not give a fuck, bro. Your higher self don't give no fuck. That shit gonna tell you the truth, guys. It's gonna tell you the truth, and it's not really gonna give no fuck about how you feel. You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna give a fuck about how you feel, and just like it don't care. Your higher self gonna tell you the truth no matter what. See what I'm saying? Your higher self gonna tell you the truth no matter what, guys. And like this is why like went through that woke shit. You hella woke because nigga, you like your higher self was telling you the truth about the world, and nigga, that shit actually like that shit. It didn't matter if it hurt your feelings, nigga, because you didn't come here to live a lie. You came here to live the truth. We're the real chosen ones out there. You didn't come here to live no fucking lie. You came here to live the real truth. You came here to live the truth. You didn't come here to play around and just fall into these fake ass shit these niggas got you believing. You came here to really come here and live the real truth of life, nigga, and also live your purpose. But you didn't come here to be manipulated and brainwashed. You came here to live the truth and be completely free. Niggas who are brainwashed are in a cage and they don't even know it. You see what I'm saying? They thinking they not in a cage. It's like Harriet Tubman. When Harriet Tubman was trying to free slaves, there was hella slaves who didn't even know they were slaves. You see what I'm saying? They were so brainwashed. They like, nigga, your higher self ain't gonna lie to you. You know what I'm saying? It's, your higher self is gonna tell you the truth regardless of how you feel. That's why when you hear the truth, like, you can't even go back after that shit. Once you hear the truth, you can't even go back to it and try to come back out of that shit. Once you hear the truth, it's damn near over with. It might be, it's with everything. You know what I'm talking about. It's with everything. But with many shit, like, you can't even go back from that shit. And just, it kind of fuck with you a little, but it's the truth. You didn't come here to live no damn lie. All right? Okay? And, like, that's why, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you be awake and other motherfuckers don't be awake. You awake as fuck and you woke as fuck and other niggas ain't. And nigga, don't waste your time trying to wake other niggas up. Like, bro, it took a lot out of you to wake yourself up. Why the fuck you trying to wake up other niggas who ain't even tapped in with their higher self? A lot of niggas, they ain't even tapped in with their higher selves, guys. They're not going to be tapped in with their higher self. They're not tapped in at all. So, nigga, don't even try to help them. And like I said, like, they so cut off from their highest. They don't even believe in that shit. You know what I'm saying? They don't even believe that shit even exists. So, like, nigga, they so cut off from that shit, they ain't even going to listen to your ass. All right? And, like, your higher self ain't gonna, like I said, it ain't gonna sugarcoat shit for you. Ain't gonna make shit sweet for your ass. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Your higher self is always with you 24/7. Your higher self is with you 24/7 out the day. Your higher self is with you all throughout the day. Like, 24/7 is never gonna leave your side, nigga. That shit's always with you. Just talk to your higher self, nigga. Now, you need an answer for some shit, nigga. You will feel that shit deep down inside you, the right answer for that shit. It's going to give you answers. It's going to help you 24/7 out the day. I be talking to my higher self all fucking day through my fucking brain, nigga. You know what I'm saying? We just be talking back and forth. And it's just really just me. But, guys, it's like, nigga, your higher self is with you 24/7. It's going to give you the right answers and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, another thing is, like, your higher self. Like, guys, like, go ahead and talk to your higher self. You know what I'm saying? Like, me, like you talk to yourself, higher self, all throughout the day and shit, but you could also, like, really, when you really, like, meditate and shit, like how I be meditating, like the way how I talk to my higher self is like a dope-ass way. Like, I'm going to give you guys how I be talking to it. When I say, first of all, like, go in your fucking room, right? Go in your room and literally, like sit down, right? Sit down somewhere and get into, like, a meditational pose. So, like, you cross your leg, you know what I'm saying? You're in your meditational state. Okay, what I like to do is, like I want y'all to go research Wim Hof, okay? he does like breathing methods. Okay, before I fully meditate, I like to clear my mind first. And the best way for me to clear my mind is through like I usually like do breathing exercises. So I'll take like deep ass breath through my nose all the way through my lung. Like I breathe in, breathe out, breathe in. I do that shit like 100 times, bro. And I don't take no breaks. I don't break between. Okay, and when you do that, like when you breathe in, but you have to breathe through your nose, not your mouth. Okay, you don't breathe through your mouth. You breathe through your nose, right? And then you breathe out your mouth. You keep on doing that shit. You keep on breathing through your nose and your mouth, but you don't take no breaks, so you don't pause in between. Okay, you take deep breath, you take slow deep, but you don't gotta go fast. But you breathe through your nose and through your mouth. You keep on doing that. I do that shit at least like 100 times in a row. For me personally, you could do 50 times. It's whenever like you keep doing this shit and you will start to like feel like a natural high. You know what I'm saying? You'll start to feel like lightheaded or a natural high. It's called like a natural high from the oxygen you're breathing in. It makes you feel like lightheaded or just in a high state, like you low-key high. You know what I'm saying? Naturally, through doing this shit, you naturally get high. And once you feel that high, right, and you want to, like you take your last deep breath, and then you breathe out. You can either hold it in like this. Like I like to hold my breath in. They tell you to breathe out, like let the air out your mouth. I like to hold it in and just breathe through my nose and hold it in, right? And like you just hold that shit in, and I like to hold that shit in and just hold it and close my eye. Like when I'm doing this shit, I close my eyes, guys. I'm always close my eyes, but I hold that shit. I hold my breath for as long as I could. So I'm saying I hold my breath for as long as I could. You know what I'm saying? I hold my breath for as long as I could, and then I pretty much, it's like you're in a high. So I'm saying you're in a high, bro. You will literally like feel like you low key high, but it's only gonna be like for 30, 40 seconds or or a minute maybe. You know what I'm saying? And once you're in that state, I want you to just keep your mind quiet. Don't think about shit. Or if you want to, you could think about shit. You could think about you as your greatest self. You could think about you as like any dope shit you want to have. But you could do that shit after you done doing this shit. I just want you to hold your breath for as long as it's possible. And then you just keep your mouth closed. You know what I'm saying? You keep your mouth closed and you just you hold your breath in until you can't breathe no more. And then you let that shit out and you catch your breath back. You can do that shit again if you want to, but I just like doing it one time. Okay, and once you're done doing that shit, you just pretty much like shut your mouth, nigga. And then you could do visualization after that. Like you can visualize certain shit you want. Or like me, like sometimes I be talking to my higher self. Okay. And like I be looking at my higher self. Like I be like when I close my eyes, I open up my third eyes. That's my third eyes, right? And then I be seeing my greatest version in front of me. See what I'm saying? My greatest version of myself. And I be talking to that version of myself. Nigga, I be talking to my greatest version of myself, nigga. We be having conversations and shit. And it will tell you what to do and shit, what you need to do, like the good shit you been doing and all type of shit. Like, nigga, I be doing it, like, bro, you gotta get connected with that shit. Like, spiritual niggas ain't gonna do this shit. You know what I'm saying? But, I mean, not non-spiritual niggas ain't gonna do this shit. But, you know what I'm saying? Like, I be talking to my greatest self and it be talking to me, guiding me and shit. And you can literally see your greatest self and how you gonna look and shit. Sometimes it's gonna be hard for you to see that shit because your higher self want to keep it like a surprise for you. But sometimes, like me, I could see that. I could see that shit. I could see the version I'm already gonna become. And it looks like you gonna look at that version and it's gonna be like that shit is gonna shock the fuck out you. But first you have to know what that version, what you want that version to look like. And you know that shit deep down inside of you, nigga. It's gonna come out when you start writing out what you want, exactly everything you want. But I be seeing my greatest version and nigga, I be talking to that shit. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's how you really connect with your greatest self. That's how you talk to your greatest self. It appears to you as your greatest self. Okay, like it's like you years from now. I'm not your higher self is just a spirit, but your greatest self, your higher self will transform to you in front of you as your greatest self. Okay, your higher self will talk to you as your greatest self. It'll just be like you, like maybe 4 years from now, 3 years from now. It doesn't matter, nigga. 1 year, 2 years from now, it could prepare for you like that, and it'll always be different version of you. So you can pick any version of you that you look up to right now. Nigga. The version you want to be right now, you look up to that version. Okay, guys? So yeah, guys, that's really all you gotta do. I'm gonna show y'all the breathing method, like how I meditate, the breathing shit that I was talking about. I'm gonna drop the link in the comment section. Okay, you can click that video and you can go in your room and try that shit. It's actually gonna make you high. Not high is like you smoking weed, but it's like natural high. It make you like lightheaded, and it feels good, nigga. I'm not gonna lie, that shit feels good. Like it's like a higher state. That's why I love doing that shit before I meditate, because it's like it makes me feel good, And I just think about some like, sometimes I think about like some like vacation ass place, like a dope ass, nice ass place. Man, it just feels good. And me as my greatest self, me being my greatest self at that time. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, guys, try that shit. Okay, the video's over. This shit was an hour long. But yeah, guys, try that shit. This video about your higher self. If you watch this whole video, nigga, you a real one. And not just that, you really understand what the fuck I'm talking about. Okay, you understand what the fuck. It's not you being a real one. You really can connect with this shit. Okay, this shit is all this shit I'm saying is true. Yo, and if you don't believe it, nigga, you don't have to believe it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not forcing nobody to believe what I believe. I'm not interested in changing your beliefs. I don't give a fuck about your belief. I'm talking to niggas who can resonate with this shit, who feel this shit deep down. That's all I'm trying to do. Nigga who can feel this shit. Okay, guys. But yeah, guys, that's all I gotta say. You know what I'm saying? When you connect with this shit, connect with this shit. If you don't, you don't, nigga. But yeah, guys, that's it.